of the century.
On March 4th, 1929, Herbert Hoover left his private mansion to become the 31st President of the United States. Mrs. Hoover smiled happily as she prepared to become the First Lady of the land. At the White House, President Coolidge, the man who did not choose to run, performed his last official duty. He joins the inaugural parade, escorting Herbert Hoover to the steps of the Supreme Court for the inauguration. The First Ladies were happily setting the fashion of the day. It was a dull gray day as the two Republican leaders, smiling happily, began the last of their journey. Newsmen recorded the event of the man who had promised prosperity for everyone. Troops of cavalry in full dress headed the parade, adding pomp and ceremony to the occasion. Thousands lined the avenue to view the man they had selected by popular vote. This was a Horatio Alger story, the story of an orphan from a small town who had worked his way to the presidency. Now, on the steps of the Supreme Court, Herbert Hoover waited for Chief Justice William Howard Taft to administer the oath of office. Spectators strained to hear the words, for only 30 times in 150 years of American history have they ever been spoken. Herbert Hoover, now President of the United States, stood before the people. His platform had been prosperity for everyone. There is no guarantee against poverty equal to a job for everyone, he said. One of the oldest of human aspirations has been the abolition of poverty. America is near to that triumph. With the election of Herbert Hoover, the country had a new slogan: 4 more years of prosperity. The victory march to the White House was joined by thousands from all over the country. Those who could not witness the ceremony waited patiently along Pennsylvania Avenue. Cavalry and military bands triumphantly escorted Herbert Hoover as he greeted the waiting people for the first time as president. Even the rain failed to mar the occasion, as gaily colored umbrellas marched up the avenue to the strains of marching music. As the new commander-in-chief, the president reviewed the strength of America. Herbert Hoover, the man who traveled the road of glory from an orphanage to the White House, had achieved his milestone of the century.